Picture this. You're scrolling through your bank statement and suddenly freeze. $47 to Netflix, $19.99 to Spotify, $14.99 to some fitness app you forgot you even downloaded. And wait, what's this $29 charge from something called Masterclass that you signed up for during a late-night productivity binge 6 months ago? Sound familiar? If you're nodding your head right now, you're not alone. The average American now spends over $300 every single month on subscription services. And here's the kicker, most people have no idea how much they're actually paying. I'm about to expose the dirty secrets of the subscription economy that companies desperately don't want you to know. We're talking about psychological manipulation tactics that would make a game center owner jealous. Hidden fees that magically appear after your free trial ends, and pricing strategies so clever they'll make you question every monthly charge you've ever agreed to. But don't worry, I'm also going to arm you with the exact strategies I use to cut my subscription costs by over $2,000 per year without losing access to the services I actually need. Today, we're diving deep into the subscription trap that's bleeding your bank account dry, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to fight back. Trust me. What I'm about to show you will change how you look at every Subscribe Now button you ever see again. The subscription economy has exploded into a $400 billion industry, and it didn't happen by accident. These companies have invested millions of dollars into understanding exactly how your brain works, and they're using that knowledge against you in ways that are both brilliant and terrifying. Let's start with the most powerful weapon in their arsenal, the psychology of small numbers. When you see a service advertised for just $9.99 per month, your brain doesn't naturally calculate that this equals almost $120 per year. This isn't because you're bad at math, it's because our brains are wired to focus on immediate costs rather than long-term expenses. Subscription companies know this, which is why you'll almost never see them advertise their annual pricing up front. But here's where it gets really sneaky. They use something called anchoring bias to make their prices seem like incredible deals. They'll show you a premium plan for $29.99, a standard plan for $19.99, and a basic plan for $9.99. Suddenly, that middle option looks like the smart choice, even though you might have been perfectly happy with the basic plan or not signing up at all. Then, there's the free trial trap, and this one is absolutely diabolical. Companies offer these generous free trials knowing that most people will forget to cancel before they're charged, but it goes deeper than simple forgetfulness. They're betting on something called loss aversion, the psychological principle that makes losing something feel worse than gaining something feels good. Once you've used a service for a few weeks, canceling feels like losing access to something valuable, even if you barely used it. Netflix perfected this strategy early on. Their free trial gets you invested in watching shows, building watch lists, and getting recommendations tailored to your preferences. By the time your trial ends, canceling doesn't just mean losing access to movies, it means losing your carefully curated digital identity within their platform. The timing of when they charge you is no accident either. Most subscription services bill you in the middle of the month when you're less likely to be carefully monitoring your finances. They avoid billing dates near payday, when you might be more aware of your spending, or near the end of the month when you might be watching your budget more closely. Here's another trick that'll blow your mind. Dynamic pricing based on your behavior. Some subscription services actually adjust their pricing based on how much you use their platform. Use Spotify constantly? They might offer you a discount to upgrade. Barely touch your gym membership app? They'll make it harder to cancel by offering you a reduced rate to stay. They're literally customizing their manipulation tactics based on your individual psychology. And don't even get me started on the fake urgency tactics. Limited time offers, countdown timers, and exclusive deals that are somehow always about to expire. I've seen the same limited time offer on Adobe Creative Suite running for literally 8 months straight. These companies create artificial scarcity to pressure you into making decisions before you have time to think them through properly. Now let's talk about the subscription services that are quietly draining your wallet right now, starting with the obvious culprits and then moving to the ones that might surprise you. Streaming services are the gateway drug of the subscription world. It starts innocently enough with Netflix, but before you know it, you've got Disney Plus for the Marvel shows, Amazon Prime for the free shipping that pays for itself, Hulu because it has that one show Netflix doesn't, HBO Max because everyone's talking about their latest series, and Apple TV Plus because it came free with your new iPhone and you forgot to cancel. Here's the reality check. The average household now subscribes to 4 different streaming services. That's easily $60 to $80 per month or nearly $1,000 per year just for entertainment. But wait, it gets worse. Each platform is now creating exclusive content specifically to prevent you from canceling. They're holding your favorite shows hostage across multiple platforms. Then we have the productivity and software subscriptions that promise to change your life. Adobe Creative Cloud at $50 per month, Microsoft Office at $10 monthly, Grammarly Premium, Notion Pro, Canva Pro, and countless others. These start as essential business expenses but quickly multiply as you discover new tools that might give you a slight edge. Fitness subscriptions are particularly insidious because they prey on your best intentions. You sign up for Peloton Plus, Nike Training Club, MyFitnessPal Premium, and that meditation app that promises to reduce your stress. The monthly fees seem reasonable compared to a gym membership, but they add up fast. And unlike a physical gym, there's no social pressure or commute that might actually get you to use them regularly. Here's where things get really sneaky. The subscription's hiding inside other purchases. Buy a smart TV, and suddenly you're paying monthly fees for premium features. Purchase a car and discover that heated seats require a monthly subscription. Even your printer might demand a monthly fee for premium print quality settings. Food delivery services deserve special mention because they layer subscriptions on top of already expensive services. DoorDash Plus, Uber Eats Pass, Grubhub Plus, these promise free delivery and exclusive deals, but they're designed to make you order more frequently, often negating any savings through increased usage. The financial subscriptions might be the most ironic. Credit monitoring services, budgeting apps, and investment platforms all charge monthly fees to help you manage money you might not be spending if you weren't paying for their services. Some credit monitoring services charge $15 monthly for information you can get free from annual credit reports. Even your hobbies aren't safe. Gaming subscriptions like Xbox Game Pass, PlayStation Plus, and Nintendo Switch Online each seem reasonably priced until you realize you're paying monthly fees to access games you already purchased. Photography enthusiasts get hit with Lightroom subscriptions, cloud storage fees, and premium editing software that never seems to end. But perhaps the most dangerous category is the lifestyle subscriptions that promise convenience. Meal kit deliveries, coffee subscriptions, beauty boxes, and clothing rental services all market themselves as time savers and money savers. But they often cost significantly more than traditional alternatives while creating dependency on their convenience. The subscription companies have turned cancellation into an art form of frustration. They know that if they can make the cancellation process difficult enough, a significant percentage of users will give up and continue paying rather than deal with the hassle. First, they hide the cancellation option. You'll find easy sign-up buttons prominently displayed throughout their website, but the cancel subscription link is buried in account settings, often requiring multiple clicks through confusing menu systems. Some companies require you to log into a different portal entirely just to manage your subscription. Then comes the retention maze. Once you find the cancellation option, you're immediately redirected to a retention specialist or a survey asking why you want to leave. They'll offer discounts, pause options, downgrades to cheaper plans, anything to keep you in their system. These retention offers are carefully calculated. They know exactly how much they can afford to discount your subscription while still maintaining profit. The pause subscription option is particularly clever psychological manipulation. Instead of canceling, they offer to pause your subscription for 1, 3, or 6 months. This feels like a compromise, but it keeps you in their system and makes reactivation effortless. Most people who pause never remember to fully cancel later. Some companies require phone calls to cancel, knowing that many people hate making phone calls enough to just keep paying. Others demand written letters sent to specific addresses, a tactic that feels deliberately outdated and inconvenient in our digital age. The confirmation dark patterns are subtle but effective. After you think you've canceled, they'll send emails asking if you're sure, offering last-minute deals, or claiming there was an error with your cancellation request. These emails often include reactivation links that are much more prominent than the actual confirmation that your service has been canceled. Here's a particularly nasty trick: the immediate loss of access. Some services cut off your access the moment you cancel, even if you've already paid for the current month. This creates pressure to wait until the last minute to cancel, by which time you've often forgotten or changed your mind. Others use the opposite approach. They continue your service until the end of your billing cycle, but make it nearly impossible to determine when that cycle actually ends. You think you have a few more days to decide, but suddenly you're charged for another month. The reactivation process is suspiciously simple compared to cancellation. Often, a single click on any email from the company will reactivate your subscription, sometimes without clear confirmation that you've just started paying again. Now, for the good news, you can fight back, and I'm going to give you the exact system I use to take control of my subscription spending. Start with a complete subscription audit. This might sound obvious, but most people have no idea how many subscriptions they actually have. Check your bank statements for the past 3 months, look through your email for subscription confirmation messages, and review your App Store purchases. Create a spreadsheet listing every subscription, its cost, billing frequency, and the last time you actually used the service. Here's a pro tip. Many banks now offer subscription tracking features that automatically categorize recurring charges. Chase, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo all provide this service, and it's incredibly eye-opening to see your subscriptions laid out in a single dashboard. For the subscriptions you want to keep, set up cancellation reminders immediately. Add calendar alerts for a few days before each trial ends or annual renewal date. This gives you time to actually evaluate whether you're getting value from the service without the pressure of losing access immediately. Use the pause feature strategically. If a service offers a pause option, use it during months when you know you won't need access. Pause your fitness subscriptions during busy work periods, pause entertainment subscriptions when you're traveling, and pause productivity tools during vacation months. Master the art of subscription cycling. You don't need to maintain every streaming service year-round. Cancel Netflix when you finish watching your current show, subscribe to Disney Plus for a month to catch up on Marvel content, then switch to HBO Max for their latest series. This approach can cut your streaming costs by 60 to 70% while still giving you access to everything you want to watch. Negotiate like a pro. Most subscription services have retention departments with significant authority to offer discounts. When you call to cancel, don't accept the first retention offer. Ask to speak with someone who can authorize larger discounts, mention competitor pricing, and be prepared to actually cancel if they won't meet your terms. Use gift cards and prepaid services strategically. Many subscription services offer discounts when you purchase gift cards or annual plans. You can often find discounted gift cards on sites like Raise or Costco, effectively reducing your subscription costs by 10 to 20%. Share accounts legally where possible. Many services allow multiple user profiles or family plans that cost only slightly more than individual subscriptions. Coordinate with family members or close friends to maximize these shared benefits while respecting the service terms. For software subscriptions, look for alternatives that offer lifetime licenses or one-time purchases. The subscription model isn't always the only option, even when companies make it seem that way. Research older versions of software that might meet your needs without ongoing fees. Set up a dedicated subscription checking account with a limited monthly budget. Transfer only your budgeted subscription amount each month. And when that account runs dry, you can't sign up for anything new without making conscious decisions about what to cancel. Use virtual credit cards for free trials. Services like Privacy.com allow you to create virtual cards with spending limits. Set a $1 limit on your virtual card for free trials, and if they try to charge you after the trial ends, the payment will simply be declined. The subscription economy isn't slowing down, it's accelerating. Understanding these tactics and implementing strong defensive strategies isn't just about saving money today, it's about protecting your financial future in a world where everything is becoming a monthly charge. Companies are betting that convenience will always win over cost consciousness, and for most people, they're right. But you're not most people. You now understand the psychological tricks they're using, the hidden costs they're imposing, and the systematic approach to fighting back. Your wallet will thank you, but more importantly, you'll regain control over your financial decisions instead of letting subscription algorithms make those choices for you. The subscription economy only works when consumers remain passive and unaware, and now you're neither. Remember, every subscription you cancel frees up money for things that actually matter to you, whether that's building an emergency fund, investing for retirement, or just having more flexibility in your monthly budget. The subscription companies have had their turn at your wallet. Now it's time to take back control. Comment below how much you are accurately paying for monthly subscription without even knowing it. And if this video was helpful, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more financial educational content like this. See you in the next one.